hundreds of entrepreneurs battle to be on Money Hunt.
I'm Philip Davis of RealtorExpress.com Incorporated. My business plan calls for $5 million for a national...
Developing a destination educational website for parents. Our business plan calls for $3 million to be used for development and marketing.
I'm David Chincata from the College Now Company. Our business plan calls for $1.3 million for marketing.
Outsourced accounting over the internet. My business plan calls for $5 million to scale our outsourcing.
Only 2 will make our show, and only 1 will win time with our Money Hunt Mentor. Stay tuned. Money Hunt is brought to you by Excite. Money Hunt is also made possible by Register.com, a first step for businesses and individuals starting their presence on the internet. And Jordan Industries, acquirers and builders of entrepreneurial ventures in a variety of industries.
Welcome to Money Hunt. I'm Miles Spencer. Being a successful entrepreneur means being able to step it up to that next level. You got to have a total belief in your idea, in your company, and in yourself. So let's find out who's got what it takes, because it's time to play Money Hunt.
I'm Cliff Ennico. We challenge entrepreneurs from around America to come on this show and prove to us that they've got the right stuff. Sometimes they can do it, sometimes they can't. At the end, we pick one of our guests to receive some free help and guidance from our Money Hunt Mentor.
Today, that's Susan Strausberg, co-founder and CEO of Edgar Online, the leading online source for today's up-to-the-minute SEC electronic corporate filings. Welcome to Money Hunt, Susan.
Thank you.
Our theme for the show is e-commerce and finance space, which you're involved in both. What will you be looking for from those entrepreneurs?
Well, I'm looking for vision, for a realistic concept, and in particular for an ability to execute.
Great.
Okay, Susan, let's see if they got it. Our first guest we found at a Money Hunt live audition at the New Jersey Venture Fair. David Chincata is backstage right now with Money Hunt's Margot Lee. Margot?
David, welcome to Money Hunt.
Thank you, Margot. Glad to be here.
How much capital does your business plan call for?
$1.3 million.
What's your average work week look like?
Well, we're a family-oriented company helping families, and so we try to keep a balance between work and family.
Any camping out in the office?
No, never do that.
Doors opening. Good luck with your pitch on Money Hunt.
Thank you very much.
David Chincata is founder of College Now from South Orange, New Jersey. His company is offering the first nationwide discounted tax-free prepaid tuition plan to help families save for their children's college education. David, welcome to Money Hunt.
Thank you very much.
Before we find out a little bit about your company, tell us a little bit. You have a great story as how this company got started.
Well, 19 years ago when my daughter was born, my first child, after kissing my wife goodnight at the hospital, I went back to the nursery and I looked at her, and at that time college was going up at about 15% a year. And I said, God, how am I going to pay for college? And that's when I got the idea for College Now.
Now, David, you have how many children now?
I have 8.
So tell me, why did you start this company? Sorry, I'm only kidding. Just take us, what exactly is a tuition-free prepaid tuition plan? Just walk us through the basics.
Okay. It allows families to purchase their children's education today at a discount off of current prices. And even though the education might be 2 or 3 times more valuable when the child goes to college at any of 1,000 colleges around the country, they will not have to pay taxes on the increased value.
Let's go to the presentation on the computer that you brought to us, and it just woke up. There we go. Tell us what we're seeing here.
Okay, when a family would come to the College Now website, they could, for instance, look at various schools, and we'll just take a look at the school where I got my MBA at Regent University. Mm-hmm. They can visit the school, they can see anything that they want there, and then they can go and see how participating in the College Now program will save them money. So if they had a child, let's say, that's going to go to school in the year 2009, 10 years from now, right, they can then calculate what the expected price is of college then, okay, what they have to pay now, and what the savings is, and then what the equivalent investment would be to get that same type of savings.
Interesting.
And then they just go to the application and sign up.
Interesting.
Wow.
It's an interesting and compelling business proposition, but from a tax advantage situation, do you have an opinion from either your accounting firm or from the IRS that says, hey, this is actually going to be a tax advantage program?
Yes, we have a Big Four accounting firm, and they have done the opinion, which we are waiting actually right now for the final sign-off from Washington.
Okay. Which is obviously very important. David, I got to ask a very fundamental question. What separates your program from just a plain old deep discount coupon bond, zero coupon bond, where you buy it now at 75 and then 10 years from now it's worth 100?
The main thing is the guarantee. When a family is saving for college, they don't want to know that the market has gone up or down, or that inflation rate for the schools is higher than what the bond interest was. So they are looking to make sure that whatever money they put away will be there when the kid is ready to go to school.
This is all about credibility and trust and building your brand. I mean, I can remember my brother once said if I gave him a month's allowance, he'd buy me a discounted set of baseball cards at the end of the summer, and I'm still waiting for that. So from a credibility standpoint, what are you doing to build your brand?
Well, integrity is absolutely everything. We are going to be asking families to put their children's future into our hands.
That's correct.
And so we have tried to align ourselves with first-rate organizations all along. So we have the largest supplier of college accounting and consulting services doing our business plan. Not business plan, but the accounting and the tax information. We are parking the money with a large nonprofit organization which manages the endowments for 1,400 schools. And that
David, but David, how do you predict future college costs? I mean, that's a tough number to hit, isn't it? I mean, right now, tuition inflation is what, about 6% a year, something like that?
That's correct.
But how do you know what it's going to be 10 or 15 years from now? How do you help people plan for that?
We don't, and that's why we're not trying to be investment managers. Instead of investing the money and playing the game, we actually go to the schools and we buy the education in advance. So we'll call up a school and say, I need 10 seats for the year 2009. They tell us the price that they want, and then we pay for it.
Do you have a list of colleges that are already involved?
No, we just started. As a matter of fact, I just came home last night from a convention of colleges, and we were, at that point, starting to sign up colleges.
What were you hearing back from people? Were they interested in an idea? Were there any roadblocks to actually signing up colleges?
We could not handle all the business at our booth. It was like people asked, well, what are you giving away, money?
Right.
And in fact, we are. We are giving the colleges the accelerated cash flow from the future into the present.
Will they actually give volume discounts, or is it based on the accelerated cash flow, literally, that allows for the difference between today dollars and 2009 dollars?
Well, a little known secret, Miles, is that colleges discount their education today. On average, they discount 30% to get a student to come into school today. So what will